this Surround Sound Podcast. I am your host, R. Hunter Jr., the truth and not a rumor. And as you can see, this is D Holiday. She is getting the string together for the show on YouTube. That joint's gonna be real nice right there. It's gonna let you guys be able to see all of the show, uh, all the highlights, lowlights, all the things that be happening. That's my voice right there. What's going on, Montoya? All right. What's going on, Scott? Scotty Too Hotty? Yeah, we in here, Scott. You know what I'm talking about? Cubs all the way. What's going on, Tracy? What's going on, Patrice? M. Dot, heard you was hot out there, man. One time to your spoken word, man. We once again, bro, we still got to do something, man. We got to hook up, man. What's going on, little Lana? Lana, me and your 49ers. I think we're gonna be battling to see who gets the number one pick. It's gonna be crazy. What's going on, Christian? It's a lot of things that woo. We hadn't been here in like 2 weeks. We hadn't been here in 2 weeks, so it's a lot to talk about. Actually, it's T-shirt Tuesday, and my T-shirt is just blank and it's navy blue. That's how I was feeling after last Tuesday, November the 8th. That's how I was feeling. I was feeling blue, and I didn't know what to do. But I have changed my stance, and I'm going to give you guys the top 5 reasons why you should be. Do I want to use the word happy? I just say the top 5 reasons why you should be glad that the election turned out the way it did. Now that's yes, Crystal. Today is Monday. We're gonna get that draft pick. 49ers, a lot of the 49ers might get the draft pick. We both like lost only 1-2 games, so it's looking like that. And yes, Crystal, today is Monday. And thank you for reminding me, Crystal. Usually we have been doing the show on Tuesday. However, because of Vanderbilt basketball schedule and trying to cover the basketball game and do the show, we decided to move it to Monday. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the top 5 reasons why you should be glad the election turned out the way that it did. And one time to everybody on YouTube now, if you want to, guys, you can leave right now and go straight to YouTube. The link, I always say this, the link is in. I'm in the box, so the link is somewhere on the side of the box, so you can just go ahead and go now, and then you'll see the whole show. Because I'm not going to tell you the top 5. You know, I'll give you one. Let's see. Out of the top 5 reasons, understanding politics more. Who really understands? I've heard more about the Electoral College in the last 5 days, D, than I've heard since like high school. And, and I went and found out how they pick the Electoral College. I found that out. Now, first thing we're gonna do this 2 ways. First way you can do this is to go to the Surround Sound Podcast fan page. You just scroll down, and I have it right there. Electoral College. Or you can also, since you're already on my personal page, you can go and just click it, and you'll be able to read everything. Or you can just wait, and I will tell you. And all the information is courtesy of a good friend of myself and of Lee Dryer. Of Lee Dryer, I just told you who it was. A good friend of myself and the Surround Sound Podcast, Lee Dryer. He's like a judge. He's a lawyer. He's like a member of the X-Men. He's a great dude. What else? What else is up? Let me find it. College basketball season has started. Big shouts out to Tennessee State University men's basketball team. They're 4-0. They won the Cable Car Classic out west. In the championship game, they defeated Santa Clara. So big shouts out to those dudes. Also, it's just like I was saying, there's a lot of things that have transpired in the past couple weeks. The Cubs won the World Series. Oh, they did. Won the World Series. We have a new president. Well, new president-elect in Donald Trump. And those things are crazy. But the craziest thing is that the Detroit Lions are in first place in the NFC North. That's the craziest of all 3 of those things. Big shouts out to Detroit native Keena Day, uh, Jesse and Janiro, you know what I'm saying? Flint Town is in the building also. But yeah, my guys from the 313, the Lions, they're number one. And it's crazy. That's what really makes me sad about my Bears not doing too well. They the division rather sucks. But we're going to talk more about the Bears. We're going to talk more about the Cowboys. All my Cowboys fans, play close attention. In no way, shape, or form am I hating on y'all because I want to see Dak and Zeke. I want to see them dominate. I like those dudes. However, you guys have an Achilles heel that I saw yesterday against the Steelers, and if you go ahead and just log on to YouTube and just go ahead and click the link, you'll just go ahead and bring it up, and you'll be able to hear all that good stuff. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, like I said, I'm going to give you the top 5 things that you should be glad for in this election. Also, big shouts out to the home team, Whitehaven Tigers. They've made it to the third round of the playoffs, and they will play Franklin out of Middle Tennessee, Franklin High School. So we're going to see, can Franklin go down to the Lions Den? I don't think they're going to be able to go down there and pull out the upset. I don't know. Okay, I got a question for me. Then Alshon, yeah, Alshon Jeffries, he got a 4-game suspension. That's crazy. We got to start in Howard though. That remains to be seen. I won't even say nothing about that. What's going on, Julius? Dwight Howard, he is disappointed before. That's all I'm gonna say. What's going on, Zoe? How you living, yo? That Dwight Howard. What can I say? What my sister Sharon, she has joined us and she is saying hello also. Skibbity bum, skibbity bum. What else? What else? I hope you guys have seen this video. It's of 2 penguins from that. It's like Jerry Springer meets National Geographic, and it's 2 penguins that are like they just getting it on, yo. What's going on, Taisha? They just went crazy and they was like fighting over the chick, and the chick Chuck was trying to. I guess she was trying to choose. She was messing around with both dudes and both penguins, and then one penguin got really messed up. I'm gonna tell y'all about that. If you have not seen it, it's wild. It's wild. What else? What else? Oh, Jordan Howard with the Bears. Oh yeah, he's doing work. I think he had 100 yards. M dot. Although we lost, he had a 100 yard game. So yeah, that's nice. What's up? Yeah, Taisha. I'm surprised you see Bears fans smile. It's hard. It's hard, Scott. It's hard. What else? Oh, big shouts out again. Speaking of Whitehaven, Darius Sims. He went to. He's a Whitehaven alum. He now is a senior at Vanderbilt. I'm sure you've heard his name if you follow college football at all. Anyway, he broke the kickoff return yardage record at Vanderbilt, and that guy, you're gonna see him on Sundays. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. And honestly, if the Titans get a chance to pick up this dude, we need help in the secondary. So if there's a way that Darius Sims can get to the Titans, he can help us out with kick return, and he can help us out in the secondary. It's gonna be a nice look. And I'll be talking about those guys too, man, because the Titans are 5-5. The one thing I can think of when I think about them right now is consistency. What's up, Raquel? How you doing, lady? Um, but that's another story for another day. Also, make sure you rock with us after the show, the overtime joint. We're gonna talk about Saturday Night Live and Dave Chappelle. You already knew that coming in, son. That dude was he like spoke for me. Like he said everything that I think I would have said. And it was just a great show. But that was one time for him. We're gonna talk about Colin Kaepernick not voting and what that means and what that signifies as far as himself and his ascension, I will say, into helping those that cannot help themselves or those that have no voice. Uh, Stephen A. talked about it. Stephen A. was rather upset, and I just don't necessarily agree all the way with with Stephen A. Smith. What else? What else? What else? Oh, okay. Next, in overtime, we're gonna talk about people that smoke weed and people that drink wine. Well, they have come into a symbiosis, and there's a such thing as called weed wine. Either this is gonna be the best thing that ever happened, or it's gonna lead to the destruction of mankind as we know it. But make sure you stay tuned to the Surround Sound podcast over time, and we're gonna take care of that business. I just saw that you posted something on Instagram. Okay, so make sure you holler at us on Instagram. Just type in Surround Sound Podcast all together. Just spell how it sounds. What's going on, Reese? I was wondering where you was at, yo. Also, once again, make sure you go to our YouTube. This is our YouTube feed, and you can type in any questions. So, M. Dot, I want to see you type in some questions, yo. Especially when we get started talking about all the sports and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, man, we're gonna have a killer college football thing, man. So make sure you take care of the business. Lana, yeah, it's crazy, ain't it, Lana? My vote's on best thing that ever happened. You talk about the weed wine. Patrice, it may be the best thing ever. It may be, but it also might not be. I don't know. But yeah, once again, make sure you go to YouTube. Check us out on the live stream, and we're going to get this thing popping and percolating like a pea popper from Uptown. You heard me? We'll see y'all next. Well, we'll see. Well, we're about to see y'all now, so y'all just go ahead and switch over. How do I see if somebody is already home?
Go to the Safari.
Safari? I'm gonna mess some up. I ain't gonna touch that because I think I'm gonna mess that up. But if you heard that, that was D exhaling like, yeah, I don't know D. I don't know how to. Where is it? I, okay. Yeah, we waiting on y'all. Switch to what? Okay, Sharice. If you look, you will see like it. And I'm always in the box. What's up, London? What's up, cuz? I'm in the box. So if you look in the box, you'll be able to go to the YouTube link, and you can like, if you can't click it, if it isn't highlighted and you can click it, then you just copy and paste it and put it into your browser, and then it'll take you directly to the Surround Sound Podcast YouTube page. And when you go directly to the YouTube page, you'll be able to bring up the show, and you will be able to see all of the show. You feel me, Sharice? London, you do the same thing. Call your brother, your mama, and tell them too. So I need at least 3 views out of you, London. How's everything in UT, homie? Hope you, and we talking about you dudes, man. Y'all, okay then. Thank you, Sharice. But yeah, I'm gonna be talking about UT also. Y'all need some help, but y'all could go to Atlanta, so we gonna see what's up. Um, D is giving me the evil eye, telling me to be quiet. So guess what? I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna holler at y'all in just a little bit, and I want to see everybody over here. Out.
I won't give you no evil eye.
I know. It's just fun to say.
Oh my god. Don't make me seem like an evil person.
No, I ain't trying to see.
Oh, because I am.
No. That was good. Yeah, I ain't have to make you seem like it. You already are. Hello everyone. We are. Oh, you know what? I want you to go to my Instagram and like put some stuff on there, cause my Instagram is needs some help. I don't know how to do it, but you do it. You know how, sure.
So are we cutting this show up for Scooter too?
Yeah. And we can still use that one. However, it needed some choppage. Well, better yet, we need to put some in there, and that's what we're gonna like after the show. I'm gonna tell you so we can have one formula for it. We just gonna, but so yeah, and but we still gonna get out of here by regular time. So, hello everyone. Facebook Live was dope, and I want this to be just as dope. I want YouTube to be live and dope and all that good stuff too. So y'all make sure you send your questions, send your comments and all that good stuff right here, so we can get this thing popping percolating. What you mean? You just have to tap it, or you have to hit that button. It's a button on the back.
Oh, okay.
That's that 2017 right there. That ain't out yet.
Oh my. This thing is like a portable. This makes my phone look like crap.
No, because I was looking at your screen. I'm like, oh my god, it's like how it's rounded up on the edge.
Yeah, that shit's annoying.
Oh, for real?
Because you press something accidentally.
Oh.
It's like, oh my god.
Oh, okay, yeah, like your hand will, like you did the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Sound check. Sound good? G ain't even got her headphones on. D, you're not talking today?
Hmm?
You're not gonna talk today? The first 5 sentences, one of them is like yours. So you got to talk.
Okay.
Okay, you need some headphones? You gonna do your headphones? Or what you want? Can we get those headphones, Troy? Man, D be trying to act shy. We ain't gonna let her act shy though. Not at all. Give me some questions, y'all. I know y'all got some questions for me. It'll be to your not detriment, but it'll be to your what is the word? It'll be good if you send me some questions, because last time Marissa got something. She got a gift certificate. So if you guys send something, then you might get something too. The air quality was horrible today.
Why did you say that?
It was. It was definitely. Yeah, it was very bad yesterday. Yeah, Southeast Tennessee. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Like I came out the house, it looked like South Central. I don't know if you ever been to South Central or seen movies, but that haze, it was like a haze just throughout. Mm. For real? Ooh, that's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, it was. I'm talking about hazy, and I had a headache like the whole day. Like I was like in a daze till about 3 o'clock. Till about 3 o'clock. I'm talking about my head was hurting. I felt kind of queasy. I don't know if that had to do with the. I don't know if my pressure just went up or what happened, but I think it partially had to be. We have 2 people watching. Let me know who y'all are. Whoever watching, y'all put your name up there, and we gonna wrap a tag. We ready, Trizon? We about to get this thing started, y'all. You might want to use that one since the button is right there, so you don't have to reach all the way over here.
You're right.
We just. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Coming to you live from Music Row Studios. This is the Surround Sound Podcast brought to you by Healthy Junk Food of Nashville. One time to everybody that was rocking with us on Facebook Live, aka the starting lineup. We appreciate you guys. We was like, what, we about 20, 30 strong up in that thing just like that there. You know, it was some of everybody on there. One time to M. Dot, one time to Lana, one time to Tracy, one time to just to everybody. Of course, Montoya, just everybody, man. We had a great time. Peace to everybody on Instagram right now. Just make sure you keep rocking with us and keep I don't know. Just keep up with us, cause we trying to let you guys in on everything that's going on. Cause it's kind of hard to be in touch with sports, entertainment, uh, political, cultural, and all that stuff. Well, you can just come here and you don't have to worry about it. Well, I still want you to do a little research on your own, but hey, it can start here. Um, this is a Monday. We usually come to you guys on Tuesday. One time to everybody on Facebook Live. On YouTube Live. I see we got my guy Scotty Too Hottie and Sharice. They are in the building with us. So glad that you guys are here. If you have questions about sports, entertainment, even weather, I'm giving weather forecast. The air quality in Nashville is horrible. So I'm giving it all. I'm giving it all. Don't go outside if you don't have to. But yeah, you can start catching us right here each and every Monday at 8 p.m. And you can just bypass all the just click right here, and we'll do everything that you need to be done. We're like the merger of ESPN, uh, TMZ, and CNN. I think that's what we are. I think that's what we are. We're a good merger of all three of us. Uh, but the young lady D Holiday is in the building. What's going on, D?
Nothing much. How are y'all?
Are you struggling over that? What you doing?
I mean, I'm posting this. I'm talking on here, and I'm
Oh, okay.
timing the show. I'm
Okay,
getting it in.
D is working. She got like 3 jobs right now. She don't get tired. She got like 3 jobs, so we're gonna let her do what she does. Oh, one more question though. How was your weekend? How has the last 2 weeks? How has November 1st to now? How has that been for you? Because we've been gone for a little while.
It's been interesting. A recent, me personally, I've been doing a lot of projects.
Okay.
Me communitively, it's been wild as ever.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
just
D is, if you can't hear us, if you can't hear D, she says she's been involved in a whole lot of things, community wise, just project wise, personally, all that good stuff, career wise, and all that, right? Okay.
Surely.
In a one word synopsis, yes. In a one word synopsis, in a one word synopsis, go ahead, do it again. I was waiting on you to say it again. How do you feel about the election? If you can encapsulate it in one word.
Hmm. I think that's my word.
Hmm. She said, That's her one word. Okay, I understand. We're gonna get into the. Honestly, that's one very good word because it is definitely make you think and go
Right.
Yeah. We're gonna get more into the election later on in the show. First up, Funky 4+1 more right here. 6 teams fell out of the top 25 this weekend in college football. It was one of the wildest weekends I remember. Number 2, Clemson. Number 3, Michigan. Number 4, Washington. Texas A&M at number 8. Auburn at number 9. And Virginia Tech at number 14. Wild. It is kind of rewrote the top 25, if you will. However, Alabama is still there. Michigan is still in the top 4. And Louisville, I'm so happy for Louisville. Now they're back into the now they're back into national championship contention, being in the top 4. And I really wanted to see Lamar Jackson on the biggest stage, being that he's about the best player. And he probably more than likely will win the Heisman Trophy. Also in college football, we follow 5 teams. UT is first up, 6-2. They beat UK. However, they're going to need a little help to get to Atlanta. They're going to need Florida to lose to LSU, and then they beat Florida earlier this year, so if they'll be in a tie, and they will win the tiebreaker. U of M, University of Memphis, they're 6-4. Also, they lost to University of South Florida in a squeaker, 49-42. They got Cincinnati up next. I always like when University beats Cincinnati. That goes to back in the day in the basketball and the Great Midwest Conference, and when we used to play, who was they like Nick Van Exel, Corey Blount, even when we played Kenyon Martin and all those guys. So always good for University of Memphis to beat Cincinnati, even if it's in another sport. Vandy, they're gonna have to get your mind right. They lost to Mizzou. They gave up 19 early. They gave up 17 early points, and they just could not come back. However, to get to a bowl game, they're going to have to beat 2 teams, and it's going to be a tall order to beat Ole Miss that just beat Texas A&M and beat UT. However, they can do it. They're just going to have to put their mind to it, and they're going to have to play a 60-minute football game. That's all what it has to do with right there. MTSU, they're 6-4. They lost their starting quarterback, Brent Stockstill, Coach Stockstill's son, and they lost to the University of Texas, San Antonio. Next up is Charlotte. However, it's still looking like that MTSU, my alma mater, will be able to get to a bowl game. TSU lost. They lost to Tennessee Tech on the last second field goal. It was like a 50, 60 yards field goal. Actually, the guy who kicked it was like from Murfreesboro. The kicker was like from Murfreesboro or something. No, he's not. He's from Nashville. I'm sorry. But they lost to Tennessee Tech. Southeast Missouri State is next, and they will be trying to get into the FCS playoffs. Number 2 in the Funky 4 Plus 1 Mo is NHL, and it's the Press. Press on a 3-game streak. After starting off rocky and Sylvester Stallone, they have righted the ship, and they're 6-5-3. If the playoffs start today, they would not get in. They would be in the ninth seed. However, they're trying to mesh together. They got some new players. They a big free not free agent, but a big off season trade, and they're trying to get all those pieces together. Peter Laviolette is trying to make sure he gets those troops in order. Number 3, what do you feel about LeBron James being the youngest player to reach 27,000 points? Can he do it? I think he can do it. It's gonna be a trip to see, but he doesn't get hurt. So with that being the case, he won't miss games. I mean, if he just stays the course, then you know what I'm saying, he'll be good to go. Uh, Lastly, and also in addition to that, as far as basketball goes in the NBA, the Grizz, they're 4-5 like the Steelers. I hope you watch the game. All my Steelers fans, you guys will appreciate that joke. No, not really. But they're 4-5. They got the Timberwolves coming up next. They are the ninth seed, also just like the Preds, but we got a lot of season left. We'll really get into the basketball and college basketball and all those things at the turn of the year when 2017 kicks in. The one more goes to the University of Fish University. While we were away, actually this past weekend they celebrated their 150th anniversary. That is the sesquicentennial. I think that is the sesquicentennial. And they had their 150th homecoming also. That's when the men and women played Stillman College. Coming up later on in the show, we got entertainment news. But the one mo is from the political arena. And first off, Trump released his New Deal for Black America. And in the coming weeks, we're going to dissect that just a little bit more. But these are the top 5 things that I am happy about in this election. Number 5, we get a chance to understand where present day America is. And it's a nation that's divided, but it's also 60% that I may not even care what the hell is going on. More than half the country did not vote. Although out of that, okay, 60% did not vote, so that leaves 40% left, and that's like 220. So 20% voted for Trump and 20% did not vote for Trump. So that brings an interesting thought process. And first of all, the 60% that did not vote, I'm not saying you're right or wrong. However, that is the highest mark since 1996 of people that did not vote. This is during the Clinton campaign or something of that nature. Anyway, I think that lets us know where we are as a nation. We got some people that don't really. We got a lot of people that don't really care either way, and then of the people that do care, um, it's one of those things. It's one of those things. The next 4 stay right there, and in the entertainment section, I'm going to give you those last 4 of the reasons that you should be happy that the election turned out the way it is. We'll be back more on the podcast in just a minute. 10 minutes. I got a long winded there.
Um, but yeah, that's Funky Four and the other thing combined.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Well, I'll just combine it on this next thing. Rooks, what were you surprised about? I don't know. You said what's up? Okay, what's up? And then this is Reese Wooding, no Smith. All right then, Reese Wooding, no Smith. Um, Sky was surprised about something. I don't know what you were surprised about, but anyway, holla at me.
so I'm thinking we could do the probably start at when you mentioned Lamar Jackson getting MVP, and then probably just add the first 7 or so minutes or 10 minutes depending on the content, and we could do and then LeBron, and then I would either include the whole first part or I would cut out the first 2 points of the Funky Four and go straight to LeBron James. What the
I
fuck's
was
that?
about to say, what is it?
Okay. And then I'll mention the Fisk University, and then do the your first 5 points. And then, of course, that would depend on how the entertainment section goes. Because what I've been doing a lot is just including the whole most of the entertainment section.
Since it's not really time dated.
That and it's more universal.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
and and I know in the past couple shows I've cut up, I haven't included sports mainly because I would focus on getting the interviews in there.
Mm-hmm.
And so I figured that'd be the best way to hit the widest audience. But of course, when it's just you, then we definitely want to include more sports stuff.
Okay.
So, um,
I feel you.
then you have a whole football section too. So,
Yeah, and that's and if at all possible, guys, we're talking about how we're gonna cut up this show. We're gonna make it smaller so actually we can get it on WLAC. Big shouts out to Scoot. He's well, it isn't definite, but we're working toward that. Where was I at? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I wanted to happen. I wanted to look just like the show, just in smaller segments.
okay.
You know, and actually the, the sign of the times.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that whole thing can go on there. Like so weekly, if it's like a 7 minute sign of the times, just put that whole thing on there, and then at the end of that, um, I'll just sum up the show, but possibly the whole sign of the times because that's not time dated, and hopefully that'll be universal also. You feel me? Unless we've had some better parts, and if we have a better a lot more other more interesting things. Than,
Mm-hmm. Um, okay.
we ready, Troy?
That's why I'm not talkative. So, because this is, you want to make sure we can do this. So I have to really focus on what you're saying.
Okay. Okay.
So I don't have to go back and listen and be like, okay, that part was good or that part was.
Well, at the beginning of the show, I'm always just ask you like something about the week that just happened, some thought that you
Yeah,
had.
I got that bit.
Okay. Okay.
Sure. I just didn't want you to think I was standoffish for any reason.
Okay.
Other than trying to focus.
I'm with you. Yes, sir. Welcome back. Oh, my bad. What's up, poet? How you doing, man? Poet, you gonna have to holler at your boy, man. Like, we gonna have to holler at me, man. Welcome back, guys. Surround Sound Podcast, sponsored by Healthy Junk Food. As usual, Troy got to get me together. I appreciate it, man. We got M. Dot, the poet, on, man. He is making big strides in the Nashville community. Also, big shout out to your homegirl, Amani. I can never say her last name. It's put the phonetical spelling, and I'll give her a shout out in a minute here. When we left, I was talking about the top 5 reasons why you should be happy with this election and where it is. I ain't saying you got to be happy with who is in office, although you're gonna have to give him your best, your best, and just letting them get a chance. But because of other things, though, because of other things. And this was just funny to me. It was just hilarious to see white people upset. It it was just it was hilarious to me. Like, white people don't really get upset about a lot of things, but when it's something that they really are upset about, they going to man they just going to the nth degree, and I can really understand it. I mean, Trump Trump's mo, at least in this in this election cycle, his mo was basically take no prisoners. we're gonna put America back on the map where it should be as one of the superpowers, as like the greatest thing since sliced bread. That was his one word reaction. Okay, keep talking to me, Sharice. And that was his mo. So I understood that. However, he excluded a lot of people. So in doing that, he excluded the LGBT community, African Americans, Latinos. I mean, a whole lot of people. Amani Rama. Okay, Rima. Okay, thank you so much, M. He just, alienated a lot of people. So I can understand why a lot of America, and like I said, a lot of white America was very upset. Number three, and this has to do with the African American consciousness. We must understand politics, and this is the reason why. Killer Mike said something that was very interesting, and I mentioned it on a past show. And we're going to get into some more Killer Mike stuff in just a little bit during the entertainment section. But Killer Mike said something that was very interesting. He was like, if you're talking about going to war and starting a revolt, you're going to have a couple of things. And if you don't have these essential things, then you can can that revolt stuff. And that's having people that know how to farm, having shelter, having clothing, and things of that nature. If you don't have those things, don't even talk about revolt. I really felt that was very important, because that's true. If you don't have these things, then you can just really chill. So, since Black America does not necessarily have those things in abundance, you're going to have to understand politics. As I was saying earlier, I have not heard this much candor about the Electoral College since I was in high school. I think that's dope. I think that's smart. I think that if African Americans and minorities and those that are on the lower scale of the uh, of the economy, if they can understand politics more, then that's definitely going to help us be able to come together across all lines. However, if you do not, you're just gonna be fighting, and you're just gonna be mad, and you're gonna be in the street protesting. Um, there were a lot of people protesting, a lot of students and whatnot that weren't necessarily protesting the election, but protesting the fact that Donald Trump has said so many different things, and he is now in office. Um, and that brings me to number two. Hey, let me backtrack. I left out one key part. Once again, why this is so important that African Americans, minorities, and those that are not in the high class as far as economics. This is the best way that I can tie this thought together. It's in a comparison of basketball and football, and those three sections of our nation. We're playing two different sports. We're playing basketball, and everybody else is playing football. If you dribble the ball in basketball, you can go about the country as go about the court as you see fit. However, in football, if you drop the ball, that means anybody can dive on it to get it. Do you see where I'm coming from? So, if minorities and those that are of a low economic scale and African Americans are playing one sport, and the rules are completely different because everybody else is playing another sport, we're destined to lose. So we're going to have to learn the rules of the other sport in order to compete. Leave that right there. Number two, we found a common enemy. And that common enemy, it doesn't matter the skin tone, it doesn't matter their gender. It matters on how much money that they're taking in and cause you not to take in. That's all it boils down to, y'all. Just like that. Let me keep on moving through. And actually, like I said earlier, actually learning the political process. The Electoral College is a very strange monster. It's a strange thing, and basically, what they pick people, the people of a certain whoever as far as how can I say it? The people who are the people who are the main campaign losing my words here. The people who are of the primary. I'm losing my words. I'm just see. This happens. This happens.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about electoral college. What do they call them? It's like what do they call the Republicans and the Democrats?
Parties?
I knew God put you in my life for a reason. Whew. The particular party that is in control, they pick the electoral college. The people, the representative, the people that vote. With that being said, if that means that those people that are of the minority, they're going to have to learn, they're going to have to become part of those political parties, or they're going to just have to make up their own. But most of the time, the electoral college is made up of those people that have always been within that party. They've given their time, they've donated money, they've helped out in numerous ways, and then that's how they get elected to the electoral college. Well, they're supposed to vote for the majority of those people in that of that constituency. So it's looking like in December, when they vote, they're gonna keep Trump into office. That's what they're supposed to do. However, they don't. It's happened a few times in the past. That's what's going to happen. Moving right along. Now we're going to get into entertainment. Celebrity birthdays. We got Jimmy Kimmel turning 49. Whoopi Goldberg turning 61. The kid always puts one that I don't know. Who in the world is Gerald Butler?
I'll get back to y'all on that.
Gerald Butler turned 47. Metal World Peace, a.k.a. Rhode Artest, is 37. Prince Wales is 67. His son is going through some I won't say tough times, going through some trying times. He has a girlfriend. I wouldn't even call it a girlfriend. A close friend that is getting some media scrutiny. Henry, I don't know what to tell you. Joseph Simmons, is that little JoJo? JoJo, I think that's Ron's son, Joseph Simmons.
I have to look at his picture again, but Gerard Butler is the guy from 300.
Oh, the dude that's
Mm-hmm.
okay. Okay. Also, it was Kendall Wright's birthday. Here, Titans wide receiver. He caught a touchdown on yesterday. We're going to get to them in just a little bit. Now moving on, we got some Killer Mike audio that was extremely dope, and he's basically telling African Americans, if you're going to give your vote, you better make sure you get something in return. Okay, everybody that's on YouTube Live, I'm going to paraphrase what he said, but you can also go and when we upload this, the podcast and the show, then you'll be able to go and hear it for yourself. Basically, what he was saying was the the TMZ guy said that you're the only entertainer that encouraged people not to vote, and he said Killer Mike said that was not the truth. He was saying basically that one, you should always vote locally. Make sure you vote locally more than you do for anything else. You should always know who your city councilmen are, your local officials, I'm talking about just at the most primary rate. Then he also went on to say that when just about any Democrat runs for any office, if you run, black people are going to automatically vote for you. Why? Because it's the thought that Democrats are supposed to be for black people. I definitely agree with that because I remember sitting down and asking my mom who she was going to vote for back in, 84, 88? And she was like, she's going to vote for a Democrat. I said, why? She said, because they're supposed to be for black people. That's why. Because most, and he went on to delve into some numbers, and he said like 80 to 95%, that's your voting block, black people. So make sure that when you're voting, if you're going to vote for a Democrat, make sure you're voting for them and they give you something in return for your vote. That is the most important part of that. Number three, Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle and A Tribe Called Quest were on Saturday Night Live. I was ecstatic about it. Also had Chris Rock on there as well. I think if you first of all, you could probably just after this show, you can just go to YouTube and type in Dave Chappelle monologue, and if you listen to that monologue, everything that just about everything that he said was something that I felt and thought that was dead on. I mean, he was just once again to not have been in the public eye as much as Dave Chappelle has used. Once upon a time he was there all the time. But for Dave Chappelle to be gone as long as he was, I think that was just a spot on thing. And then his skit with him and Chris Rock was just crazy also. And then he brought back some of his old characters. So make sure you go and listen to that and see for yourself if you hadn't had a chance. Make sure you stay tuned and go to us on Facebook Live. We'll have overtime for you in just a minute. Also, but next we got some football coming up, football 101. Lastly, National Geographic. I'm calling this the Penguin Chronicles. National Geographic and Jerry Springer have seemed to come into some type of symmetry. They show, and I never knew this happened in nature, but it was the penguin that was with the lady. It was a male and female penguin. So I guess the male penguin went out to find some food, and apparently the female penguin started cheating on the male penguin with another male. No, yeah, started cheating with another male penguin. Well, they get it on, whoop, whoop, whoop. Next thing you know, the male penguin that went out to get the food comes back. Him and the male one and male two, they get in a fight. Bah, 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 bah. Well, female penguin tries to break the thing up. Well, didn't go good for the male penguin that was going out to find food or the initial male penguin. It was crazy. I advise you to go to if you think I'm lying, I advise you to go to the Surround Sound Podcast fan page. That's facebook.com/Surround Sound Podcast, spelled just like it said, and all together, and you'll be able to see it for yourself. It was crazy. We'll be back with a double play in just a minute. Next up, football right here on the podcast. How long was it? 14?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So you're at 24 minutes already.
Say what now?
You're about 24 minutes already.
Okay. Okay, that's cool because that means we got like 20 minutes left. I got like 10 minutes on both the football and on signing signing times.
How long are your songs? That could be.
Ooh, yeah, I totally forgot about the songs. See, I'm crazy. They gonna average out to 4 minutes. We got a double play. The songs are like I usually have 4 songs. 4 songs. They average about 3 minutes, so it's like 12. So okay, I was actually thinking about stretching the football at first. So I don't have to stretch it. I can just go right through it and keep on rocking and rolling. And I can do that in under 5 minutes. Then the sign time be another 5 to 7 minutes. Oh, this is where my stuff was. Oops. Weed wine. I can't wait to get to the weed wine. It's like $400 a bottle. It's only sold in Cali, and it's like $400 a bottle. I just don't understand. Like, okay, either you need to be drunk or you need to be high. Combining those two, I just don't think that's a good thing. You shouldn't get high as quick as you get drunk. I wonder how it tastes.
I just wonder how they make it. We have to ferment it, and I don't know. It's just weird.
People in California, I tell you, they got too much time on their hands. They always trying to be progressive. It's like one day y'all gonna be like, you know what? Y'all went too far. They just what they gonna be.
I'll probably put in the Killer Mike bit all the way down.
Okay.
All the way to the end of that. Then that would be it. if you want to include the sign of the times, maybe.
Okay. Well, you listening, so you tell me. You tell me what you know think, and I mean, if it's something that I just really want to be in it, then that's cool. But then if not, I mean,
I feel like they
I
can
just
listen to the whole show for the football. You know,
okay. That's cool.
unless, like you said, if it's like a really good bit, then of course.
This is my only thing that I'm thinking though. This is what I knew this is what I thought. I always kind of tell about the upcoming if it's gonna be on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna talk about what's gonna happen. That's gonna whatever I talk about now is gonna happen like in a couple of hours
Mm-hmm.
on Sunday. You feel me? Because we're gonna be at 7 a.m. The game is at 12 noon.
Mm-hmm.
So with them listening, it might be good for them to hear the football.
Okay.
So I was thinking about that.
And then I won't include
Now I think the
any
college
other from
football
before.
won't include any of it.
Yeah.
I know now
Like,
college football you can cancel all that because that happens the day before.
yeah.
You know on Saturday. So
So
you
I
could
won't include that. Depending if there's time, I might put in the 2,000 points in the fist thing.
yeah now you can include everything below that 2, 3, and 4
Mm-hmm.
in the one more. But yeah, you ain't gotta include none of the football
Okay.
because yeah, that'll be dated anyway.
Okay. So always include this.
What football?
Football 101.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And you never have to include the college football.
Okay. Excuse
I'll hold you down. I'm
me.
gonna
I
hold you down.
forgot.
So what?
What we make remember to do is load the songs that you want to play that will be playing onto the iTunes there, so
Mm-hmm.
you can play them and people can hear it. Same thing with the audio, but you gotta load it onto that computer
Oh.
and upload it to like iTunes or something. Just hit play, and it'll pick up.
Okay, so it's not that I'll like pull up another window and play it off of YouTube. I have to. You gonna have to.
You can do that, or you can do it the other way. It don't matter.
Whichever one is easier. I don't because you speaking like Korean right now. I'm like what? I don't know how to do that. I don't have iTunes account.
Um, no, I'm saying yeah, just anything. Play it off the internet or play it off iTunes.
Mm-hmm.
You can play it off anything, and the computer will pick it up so they can hear it. So if it's on YouTube, just go to the open up another window,
Mm-hmm.
find it,
And
and
click it and play. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna hold you down. Okay, I'm just gonna sing for you guys' enjoyment right now. No, I'm joking. You shoot me down so fast. Oh my goodness. You know what's really been funny though, D?
Hmm.
Have you seen the memes with Joe Biden and President Obama?
Hmm.
Oh my God. You wanna get some laughs in? If you ever having a bad day, I'ma send it to you. If you ever having a bad day, you go and you read those memes, and I promise, you know, this is one of the things that was so funny today. Oh, I can't like this Obama and Biden riding in the back of a limo or whatever, and Obama, they got the caption. Obama says, "Oh, Biden, you can't be talking in that slang like that. You are not Gucci Mane." Well, Gucci Mane has a song, right? Biden says, "Bitch, I might be." Okay, you got to know Gucci Mane music though.
I don't.
It was so funny to me. I'm like, whenever I'm having a bad day, I'm just read these memes, just like that.
That's yeah. That would.
Oh my goodness. Oh my lord, it was so funny. It was like, bitch, I might be. Okay, let me find. We ready, Troy? We ready, Troy? Okay. Give me two seconds. In typical Troy fashion. Yes, you are. Let me. I just want to share this real quick. And I had a thought. We can start sharing this instead of these Facebook lives. Start sharing the actual thing in the groups or whatever. You feel me? All right. I mean, what you think? Because I'm like, yeah, it'll give people a chance to see more of what goes on.
I think we should still mix it up.
Still mix it up. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm with you.
But yeah, we're doing the live thing. No need to post. Well, it would help to post the audio until we can, like the audio that you're like, listen to this, and the YouTube can't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be the only hold up there. And the audio on the YouTube isn't that good either. On the live, it's not that good.
Okay.
So we should still mix it up. Maybe just do either or the first Facebook Live or the second, like for that week. Like one week we'll do the first one, the next week we'll do the second one, and then we'll post the audio in some, and then the video in others.
Okay. Where we at? I'll hold you down. Hey, I sing a little bit. D Holiday. D hating on me, y'all. D's hating. I see you hating. You okay? Let me stop. We ready, Rob? All right. Send me some questions, y'all. I see you, Sharice. I see you, M. Dot. I see you, Scotty. Welcome back, folks. It's the Surround Sound Podcast, sponsored by Healthy Junk Food. We are in the building. I am All Hunter Jr., the truth and not a rumor. We got D Holiday in the building. My guy Troy Torrell, of course. Football 101. This has been a wild weekend of football. Period. Going all the way back when we were talking to Funny 4 Plus One more about college football, whatever. NFL is just as crazy. I'm talking about it's a lot of parity in the league, and we talk about 4 teams, so we're going to talk about these 4 teams real quick. The Falcons, they're coming off 2 wins, but however, they lost Sunday to the Eagles. If my predictor is right, it's starting to get cold outside, which means the Dirty Birds are inevitably I can't say it. Inevitably doomed. Besides, Matt Ryan cannot do it himself. I can't say inevitably. I don't know. I poked at my lip. And Matt Ryan cannot do it all. The defense, average at best. Running game, below average. And then they got a physical specimen in Julio Jones out there on the outside. That's about all it is. Can't throw to him every down. Next up, Cowboys. Cowboys are 8-1. I told you guys on the Facebook Live starting lineup joint that I was going to tell you what the Achilles heel is of the Dallas Cowboys. And I'm just going to start right here, and then we're going to get to it. They have won 8 straight games. I'm not hating. And they are now the first seed in the NFC and overall since the Pats dropped a thriller Sunday night to the resurgent Seahawks. Well, I'm saying this. The NFL needs to test Rain Dakota Prescott. That boy is cooler than the other side of the pillow. He never is rattled. Although he's a rookie, he's just never rattled. And I mean that's nothing but just the most positive comment that you can give somebody. It's like the game isn't too fast for him. But when it comes to the Achilles heel of Dallas, I saw this against the Steelers. They can't stop anybody. Simple as that. There's no D in Dallas. We're going to have to start calling these guys the Alice Cowboys because they cannot stop a nosebleed with tissue paper for hands. With that being said, it's going to be tough when you get into later on in January. When you get to January and you have the top tier teams of the NFC, we're going to see. But at the end of the day, don't got to worry about Tony Romo coming back. So you don't have to worry about anybody giving the ball away. But the best defense for Dallas is to have a potent running game with Zeke, pass control, with Bryant and Witten, and those guys, and just control the clock, manage the clock, and just grind on the other team's defense because those guys that are in your secondary and those guys that are your front 7, they're a little suspect. I'm gonna just say that right there. Rain Dakota Prescott. I know why they call you that, homie, but I'll leave it at that. But we do know where the ROI, the Rookie of the Year, and the MVP are coming from. They're definitely coming from the Dallas Cowboys. You guys got both of them. I give y'all that right there like that. Getting on to my Bears. They're 2-7. They lost to the Bucks. They play the Giants. Hopefully we keep losing and we get the number one pick so we get a quarterback. Like we need Clemson's quarterback. Deshaun was his name. Deshaun Watt. I don't know what the boy name is. We need him. The Titans. So glad to get to the Titans. The Titans beat the struggling Packers. Not to say that diminishes their win at all, because they beat them like 47-25. Rather weird score, but hey, it is what it is. And if it's a struggling team, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come out strong and you just demolish them, just like that. I mean, Murray, first play from scrimmage, 75-yard touchdown, just like that. The kickoff before that was a onside kick. Now we didn't get the ball, but that matters not because the defense held and we got to kick into a 3-and-out. First play from scrimmage, boom. You just hand it off, takes pressure off of Marietta, you hand it and you run the ball. But consistency is the key. Eminem, he threw for 4 touchdowns. He didn't break Warren Moon's record, but he tied Warren Moon's record for multiple games with multiple touchdowns. So he's doing the work. He's doing the job that he was brought here to do, and so people just gonna have to get off his back. Yes, once he gets the fumbling issue, once he gets the interception issue under control, then hey, he's gonna be better and better for the wear. Uh, that defense though, that front seven, aka paper or plastic, because they getting sacks, son. Under Dick LeBeau, they're nice and they're doing the job. I think this right here. They play Bears, so they should beat the Bears. And against the last game against the Texans, I think that's going to tell if they make it to the playoffs, and because it inevitably it's going to be for the division crown. So I'm still in the hunt. My prediction still could come true. We're 5-5. However, we're gonna have to keep our foot on the gas, man. We'll be back with more Sign of the Times coming up next, y'all. 6 minutes, dirty pressure on. On. We're at 30 minutes now. That's not good. That's not good at all.
You spent a bit of time on the 5.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
Yeah, I probably should have. I should have took out. I don't know. I thought I was gonna fly through that. I could have took out. I should. So what now?
You got it done in 6 minutes.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold you down. Okay. I can roll through this, but dang, we still gonna. We need 12 minutes. And you saying I'm at 30 minutes now?
That's not even really including seconds. So it might be a little over. Might be a little under.
So that takes us to. Well, we can fit it in because honestly, it's like 50 minutes. And if we're at 30, that's like 42. So we'll be edging it right on the cuff. So I got to get this in under 7 minutes. Okay, that's cool. That's doable. You'll pass my phone so we can get it going on. Yeah. Whatever, Marissa. We'll say, it's not that cold. Because I got on this.
You're not in here with us. It's freezing.
Say what else?
It's freezing.
Yeah, it's very cold. But you know what's crazy? It's colder inside, like at home. It's colder inside my house than it is on the outside. That's wild.
Mm.
That is so wild. I'm talking about it's like freezing inside the house.
I've been neglecting to turn your air off or something. Like my boyfriend is.
What you mean?
He just doesn't turn the air off because he's hot.
Wow.
I don't know.
Give me 1 second, Troy. Give me 1 second, Troy, to pull up this thing. This might hit crazy. All right, folks, we're going into the last segment of the show, which is the sign of the times. This is when I offer up, when I try to summon my Greg Gumbel, try to summon my Gwen Ifield one time to her and her family. We're definitely thinking about you guys. That's when I try to become a real live journalist. Uh, um, Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. We're gonna see how this one goes. My lip, I don't know. It's like it's hot right there. I don't know. It's like I don't know. Oh, snap! Hey, how you guys doing? This is Surround Sound Podcast. This is Overtime. I am All Jr., the truth and not a rumor. One time to our sponsor, Healthy Junk Food, Miss Montoya I. Martin. We've had it's been a good show. I felt a little rusty coming back from our 2 week break or whatnot. I don't know. It's just I don't know. The flow of the show it just seemed like it wasn't. I don't know. Did you feel any certain way?
Yeah, we gotta get back into the groove.
Gotta get that rhythm going back. Thank you guys once again. From now on, till about March and probably till September of next year, we're just gonna go Mondays, straight Mondays. Troy reminded me that we had been doing Mondays before, and then when football season hit, I was like, we went to Tuesday. Of course, gotta watch Monday Night Football. But after the beginning of the season, my team ain't in it no more, so be it. Also, I put the link so you guys can go directly to the YouTube page. You know, go directly to YouTube. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. And you guys will be able to see the entire show. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Welcome back to Surround Sound Podcast. This is the Sign of the Times segment. During the Sign of the Times, I always offer up one thing that kind of encapsulated the week that was. And I'm actually trying to encapsulate 14 days of information. And the topic today is patience. One time to Alana. What's up, girl? Glad you're back with us. Today's thought process is on patience. My Cubs went 108 years before winning another championship. Before winning the World Series. It was literally people that were born after the championship and died before this one and never saw the Cubs win. It's lifetimes of people that never saw the Cubs win the World Championship. And they've had good teams. This is crazy. But that takes me to patience. All good things come to those that wait. Now that does not mean that you should not do your due diligence. I hear a lot of people saying that, like, oh, you shouldn't pray because they never did anything. Well, you're praying, but then you're supposed to do the acts Like if you want God to bring, like I want God to bring me, get paid to do this radio show. Well, I had to start the radio show first. Then when He brings it to me, yeah, that's what I've been praying for. But you got to do your due diligence first. Moving on with patience. Yeah, what is it about patience that is so hard? It's not difficult to do. You just got to wait. But we're in an instant society, and that's the hardest part of it. This election and the results of it are a surefire way to realize that my previous statement is true. Because we have to give Donald Trump, I can't even believe I'm saying this. We have to give Donald Trump a chance. That's going to take patience. That's going to take patience. That's going to take a few other adjectives and adverbs also. But the dude is trying. That dude is trying. That's all we can really ask for. Patience also. The young lady sitting across from me, Dee Holiday. She's a great example of patience. Because when she first came on the Surround Sound podcast set, what's going on, Dolly? What's going on, Tawana? She, fresh out of college, she was just, hey, I'm just gonna work. And you know what? Less than 3 months later, she got one of these things just like I do. You're like, what is that? It's called a badge. It lets you in and out of this radio station. If it lets you in and out of this radio station, that means you work here. If it lets you in and out of this radio station and you work here, that means you're getting paid. She wasn't getting paid at first. She was like, hey, forget that. I know I'm dope. I'm just gonna take my time. I'm gonna be patient and I'm gonna work on through it. Let me go get you on camera on this one. Go get you on camera. Show them that badge, yo. That's what patience will do for you, man. Proud of that girl right there. Proud of her. But in that same vein, I don't know, maybe you don't have necessarily a favorite team that hasn't won a championship. Maybe you don't necessarily have a real ill will toward Donald Trump. Maybe it's not that you don't have a job or something that you're longing for. Maybe it's just that you're going to need to practice patience with your spouse. Maybe it's just that you need to practice patience with your kids or your loved ones, your friends in general. Patience. It was a sign of the times these last 2 weeks, yo. For Troy over there in the booth, for Miss Dee Holiday, and for myself, R. Hunter Jr., the truth and not a rumor. In the words of Jerry Springer, take care of yourself and each other. We'll see y'all next time, man. We're going to stay right here. We got a few more things. This is the start of the Surround Sound Podcast Overtime. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us so much. What's going on, Miss Branch? I see you. I see you, Ma. Miss Branch, we're gonna have to get you on, man. You gonna have to tell us some of the good things that your ministry's got going on, the empowerment thing you got going down in Memphis, man. We keep building that thing, and you know what I'm saying. We're gonna make sure we get you on here. First off, in overtime, Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live was dope. I'm talking about when I heard that. I heard that I heard last week that Dave Chappelle and Tribe Called Quest were going to be on the show this past Saturday. I'm talking about I have not anticipated a show that was not a sport in a many years, and it was extra dope to see Dave Chappelle on there. He even brought back some of his old characters from the Chappelle Show, the Black White Supremacists, Tyrone Biggums. Uh, uh, it's Tyrone. Who else was on there? The news anchor that he played. it was just good to see him back, on stage doing, what's going on, Trees? Just doing what he do. You know what I mean? That's making people laugh and bringing some type of understanding to the culture that we are in, and putting a smile on it. However, he spoke about what's going on, Quinn. He spoke about a party at the White House that he was invited to, and it's like he said everybody was black there except Bradley Cooper. That was too funny to me. I don't know if you've ever seen what's that movie with Bradley Cooper. He was in two movies that you may have seen. He was in Hangover. He was also in what is that movie? I can never remember the name of that freaking movie. American Hustle. Yeah, American Hustle. He's in both of those joints. Bradley Cooper, he's a funny dude though. But for some reason, Bradley Cooper was there, and no other white person was invited, probably besides Joe Biden. I don't know. However, that part that he was talking about, it's going to be aired on BET tomorrow, November 15th. So I'm talking about it's going to really. I'm gonna need to get to a BET station because I don't even like BET right now. But I'm gonna need to get to it because it's gonna be basically a all-star celebration with Barack, Michelle. We're on first name basis. I don't know if y'all knew that. We're on first name basis now. We're gonna have a lot of people. The name of it is BET Love and Happiness Obama Celebration. They're gonna have my wifey Jill Scott. I'm gonna have to be patient because I'm gonna get Jill one day. I don't know how, but I'm gonna get her one day. And like I said, it's gonna be on full display tomorrow, November 15th. I was telling you guys about weed wine. What's going on, Melissa? Appreciate you for checking us out. Weed wine. Weed wine. No, not weed and wine, but weed wine. For some reason, the good folks in California, they have decided to combine, I guess, Americans' favorite two pastime. What's up, big bro? How you living, homie? How you living, man? Them calls, we pulled it out, baby. They have decided to incorporate our two favorite pastimes in America: drinking and smoking weed. And I said this when I posted the article. Either this is going to be the best thing ever, or this is going to be the destruction of mankind. Period. However, the price point is so large that maybe it won't be the destruction if it's not the best thing. Because the bottles are going from like $150 to $400. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I think that sometimes you don't need to. I don't know. Californians, they are so progressive. They always trying to include stuff. Be just drink or just smoke. I don't know. Do one or the other. Don't do both. Lastly, but I sure want to try it though. But lastly, Colin Kaepernick in this voting situation. To put it mildly, Stephen A. Smith went in on Colin Kaepernick last week, and basically he was saying that for Colin Kaepernick to be mad as he was and to say that he was not going to stand for the national anthem and all that good stuff, he basically said that he nullified all that by not voting. Well, I don't necessarily think that is true, because if you don't believe in something, if you don't think something is being done correctly, why should you offer your opinion on it? If you think this system, and this goes for the other 60% also of the United States that did not vote. If you do not believe in what the United States presently stands for, and that's along so many different lines when it comes to race, gender equality, foreign policy, just the economic process. If you don't believe in any of that stuff, it really don't matter who you vote for. It doesn't. We've seen that. Because with the Electoral College being what it is, more people voted for Hillary than voted for Trump. So I think what Colin Kaepernick has done is what he is doing is more important than that vote. He's attempted to mobilize grassroots organizations. that matters more than your vote. I believe that wholeheartedly. If you getting out here and getting in people's lives and saying, "Hey, we got to build, we have to mobilize, we have to galvanize our community in such a way that whoever is the president won't affect us as much," then I can roll with that and I can dig that. Remember, we're gonna be on Mondays from now on till the springtime. Probably beyond that until it gets hot. Um, because of Vanderbilt basketball and all that good stuff. What am I forgetting, D? Am I forgetting anything? Make sure you holler at us. Probably not. Okay. Make sure you holler at us on all the social media. Instagram, Instagram, the fan pages on Facebook. Of course, you go and like that. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, on Twitter, you can go and check me out. Just go and check me out personally. Also, once again, just thank everybody. We're not going to see you guys next week. We're not going to see them next week because that's the Monday before Thanksgiving. So make sure you save me a piece of turkey, um, and some what I don't know, some caramel cake or something. We're gonna take this show on the road. We're going to Dallas, and we're gonna have surround sound podcast live somewhere in Dallas. I don't know. Might be in Arlington or something like that. We're gonna go to the football game. I'm gonna check out that Prescott and see is he all that for real. To everybody that's on YouTube live, hey, I definitely appreciate you walking with us. Watrell, Sharice, M. Dot, uh, Rooks, also Marissa. Hey, we appreciate you guys, man. Until next time, probably like 2 Mondays from now. Until next time, man, y'all take care of yourself and each other. Peace in the Middle East. Hair grease and sticky bed sheets.
Yeah. Very nasty.
Hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Now, how I turn it on?
Just go to the application and press stop streaming.
Okay, basically, turn it over here to you.
Is that what I said in your language?
Yeah. in my native tongue. Okay. Troy.